Professional Scrum Master I PSM I exam updated dumps are the latest version in the market. Share some updated Scrum certification PSM I exam dumps here. 1. When do development team members take ownership of a sprint backlog item? A. At the sprint planning meeting. B. During the daily Scrum. C. Never. All sprint backlog items are owned by the entire development team, even though each one may be done by an individual development team member. D. Whenever a team member can accommodate more work. 2. Who creates the definition of done? A. The Scrum Master, as she is responsible for the development team's productivity. B. The Scrum team, in a collaborative effort where the result is the common denominator of all members' definition. C. The product owner, as she is responsible for the product's success. D. The development organization, our development team, if none is available from the development organization. 3. What is the key concern when multiple development teams are working from the same product backlog? A. Minimizing dependencies between teams. B. Clear definition of requirements. C. Meeting original scope projections. D. Making sure there's enough work for everyone on every team. E. Maximizing velocity. 4. Which outcome is expected as Scrum teams mature? A. They will improve their definition of done to include more stringent criteria. B. The sprint retrospectives will grow to be longer than 4 hours. C. There is no need for a time-boxed sprint, since time boxes are only for new Scrum teams. D. Sprint reviews will no longer be needed. E. A Scrum Master is no longer needed since they are a mature team now. 5. The product owner must release each increment to production. A. When it makes sense. B. To make sure the development team is done every sprint. C. Whenever the product is free of defects. D. Without exception. 6. For which is the Scrum Master responsible? A. Managing the performance of the Scrum team. B. The meetings and the objectives that a Scrum team sets for itself. C. The Scrum framework being adopted and used properly. D. Keeping track of resource allocation. 7. As the sprint planning meeting progresses, the development team sees that the workload is greater than they can handle. Which two are valid actions? Choose 2. A. Recruit additional development team members before the work can begin. B. The development team ensures that the product owner is aware, starts the sprint, and monitors progress. C. Cancel the sprint. D. Remove or change selected product backlog items. E. The development team works overtime during this sprint. 8. Currently, your development teams are organized to address a single layer only, for example, front-end, middle tier, back-end, and interfaces. What are 3 things to consider when deciding to move away from such component teams toward feature teams? Choose 3. A. You cannot do Scrum without feature teams. B. Productivity may suffer when making this kind of move. C. Getting support from the business side first helps. D. Feature teams have less communication overhead. E. With feature teams, it is easier to calculate the productivity per team. 9. During a sprint, when is new work or further decomposition of work added to the sprint backlog? A. When the product owner identifies new work. B. As soon as possible after they are identified. C. When the Scrum Master has time to enter them. D. During the daily Scrum after the development team approves them. 10. What does it mean to say that an event has a time box? A. The event must happen at a set time. B. The event must happen by a given time. C. The event must take at least a minimum amount of time. D. The event can take no more than a maximum amount of time.